killer whale family showing off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep whales active and engaged. Seaworld's killer whales have inspired generations to love their natural environment, and we're excited to share their stories with all of you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We are going to get to see all of this today and more. These behaviors provide the whales with an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you may notice the whales swimming together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and challenge them to problem solve as a group. This is one of the many ways killer whales are known as one of the ocean's top predators. Their scientific name is Rhinus orca. Their common name, the killer whale. These whales have their own personal names as well, including Cayuga, Chihuahua, Takara, and Sakari. Sakari is the youngest of this pod at 15 years old, and Takara is the oldest at 34. Takara is also the matriarch of the pod, and that means she's the leader. These whales trust us and take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we're able to teach the whales husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Here are the slide outs to show you some of these behaviors our trainers daily ancestry. Now, one of the very first behaviors we teach the whales is known as a fluke present. This is where the whales present their tail flukes to the trainers. Not only does this allow us to examine their entire bodies, but it also grants us access to the easy-to-see, shallow veins in the white undersides of their tail flukes. Our veterinarian staff can take a blood sample from these veins once a month, and the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the entire procedure, just like Sakari is demonstrating for you now. Throughout today's presentation, you may notice trainers providing a variety of different back rubs, pectoral flipper, or even tail fluke massages. They have very sensitive skin, and this is one of the many ways we can strengthen our own relationships with the whales. Now, collecting blood is an important diagnostic to ensure each animal's health. Another way we do this is by weighing each whale once a week, and we do this by asking them to slide out of the water onto a whale-sized scale and then come back into the pools, demonstrated for you by Takara. Now, you may notice a portion of her body is still in the water, from her dorsal fin all the way down to her tail flukes. This is called the peduncle, and it is made up of very dense and strong muscle that can weigh several hundred pounds. So, in order to get an accurate weight, we simply ask Takara to lift her tail up and out of the water. And this is exactly how we know that as of this week, Takara here is weighing at over 4,500 pounds.
Just enjoy having fun. Making time for friends is an important part of life.